maybe I will remember my tripod one day. I was actually not planning to be on the phone today. I was going to have a phone-free day, but I just love doing these videos, and it's my core intention to provide you with like a content library of practical videos so that if you're going through something, you can go, oh, let me just go check out the profound knowledge that Petra's sharing. I have just caught up with some of my old running buddies. I was part of a run club about 6 or 7 years ago, social run club here in Brisbane, and and I just caught up with them. Isn't it amazing? Like, they're still going to the same cafe that we went to, and I've always hated running. I did it for about 3 years maybe, and it never got easier. And so when I left Brisbane, I left running behind. And now when someone says to me, I'm going for a run, do you want to come? I'm like, yeah, right, enjoy that. Anyway, so there was this young French man there, and he was traveling, and 29 now. And I said to him, you know, and he loves traveling. We're talking about travel for a bit, and I said, you know, just the danger is as you get a little bit older, is that you get stuck and that you stop traveling. And he said to me, well, that's what I'm afraid of. And I said, well, you know, if you're an explorer at heart, then you will start making choices that allow you to travel, to keep traveling. And I see, you know, I've met many people with families and young kids who still travel with young children, and who, you know, and sometimes I don't know how people do it with a toddler and a baby, but they do it with a toddler and a baby, and that's just the way they make their life. They choose to arrange their life. So instead of buying a $5 million home, they opt for $1 million home and use the rest of their money to travel. And I said, the one thing you really need to remember is that you have the power of choice. So you have to decide what kind of life you want, and then make the choices, you know, from that space. And I said, that's really what you need to decide, is what kind of life do you want to live. And he says, you know, I'm sort of searching for that now, and he says, you know, I'm looking for the answers. And I said to him, dude, I said, if I can share one thing with you, and I hate giving advice because I hate receiving advice, is the ultimate prize is always happiness. And I said, do things that make you happy. And he says, well, I'm looking to find out what that is. And I said, well, happiness is an inside job. So remember, like, you could choose to be happy in any situation, but just pay attention to how you feel, right? Just pay attention to how you feel and trust that. And I can speak very fluently about this because when I've been stuck, I had been unintentional about the way I wanted to live, and I hadn't made the right choices for the lifestyle that I wanted, because I didn't believe that I could have the lifestyle that I wanted, and so I wasn't intentional about it. And for about 10 years I felt stuck and fucking miserable, not doing what makes me happy, which is travel. And so I know what that space is, and therefore I can speak from the lessons. So what I really want you to know here is that the ultimate prize is happiness, right? So choose what makes you happy. And I don't mean just this fleeting happiness. I don't mean like, I am so happy this chocolate and I am going to love it, because that is not joy. That is fleeting happiness, sadly. But then there's always more chocolate, so that is awesome. But just really what makes your heart sing, what makes your eyes sparkle, what makes people notice that you're shining. And when I shine, people call me cute. You're so cute. Now, in all of my vocabulary of the way I would describe myself as cute would not be one of them. But when I'm in my zone, I'm cute. When I'm in front of an audience and sharing this stuff, people call me cute. When I'm emceeing, people call me cute. When I'm pushing myself, or physically and mentally, and I finish something like for example when I trekked to Everest, and when I rode a motorbike through Vietnam for the first time, I was in such a high. People would call me cute because I laugh and I giggle and I'm playful. And so, what is your cute factor? Like, where are you cute? Where are you in your element? And you'll know, and then do more of that. Like, do more of that. And I know the voice in your head, man. Oh, you're being irresponsible. First question is always, how are you going to make money from that? That has been a question I've been presented so many times. And trust that. Just trust that feeling. Trust the joy. Trust the giddiness. And if you don't know, just think of when times that people have told you, wow, you're really sparkling, you look amazing. You look so good. As I said, for me it's cute, right? So what is your cute? And then follow that. As Joseph Campbell says, follow your bliss. And that's really, really important. And I'm just watching my little dog Taco going tiki touring and exploring the bit of a beach area here. So I'm just keeping my eye out. He always comes back. He's a boomerang, but he may be chasing like something down there. So I have to make sure it's not a lizard or something. Anyway, guys, so practically, again, I have to come back to practicality. Choose what makes you happy. So with one, decide what kind of life you want to live, intention, and two, then make choices that will lead you to that life that will make you happy. Like, that is really important. Oh, here he comes back. Oh, yeah. Yep. Boomerang, I told you. So that's it. Decide what kind of life you want, what you want and why you want it, and then make choices from that place, and always choose what will make you happy. Right? Alright, guys. Ciao.